These small tunnels are only accessible by the Hunter and Tempest rig classes. Use them for cover to take shortcuts around the arena. Use your radar to locate the pickups if you can't find them. Good. Okay, here's the next round of pickups. I've added some targets to the mix as well. Shoot them down. You can use your rig's melee attack for a small burst of speed. Just press R3. That'll do. Good job. Now I'll unlock your rig's jump capability. Here's the next round of pickups. You'll have to jump to get these pickups, or you can shoot the targets instead if you prefer. If you jump from a ramp, your rig will pick up some extra height. You can use your melee boost in the air to gain some extra distance with your jumps. Excellent. I've unlocked your dodge capability. Give it a try. Come over to me and we'll continue. Now we'll go over something very important. Your rig's power modes. Your rig features a power distribution system, which allows you to instantly change between turbo mode, impact mode, or repair mode. Turbo mode increases the movement speed of your rig. Impact mode increases the offensive power of your weapons, and repair mode engages your auto repair systems. Give it a try. Taking down 3 opponents will automatically engage overdrive for a short time. When in overdrive, all 3 power modes are active simultaneously. I think you're ready for some combat now. Come and get me. Switch to impact mode to deal more damage with your weapons. Oh, I got you. To deploy back into the arena, highlight a relaunch point on the map using your left stick, then press cross to confirm. The map will also show tactical information like the location of your teammates, visible opponents, and game-specific objectives. You've taken some damage. Heal up your rig with your repair power mode. Oh, no problem. You can use your turbo mode to chase me down. Let's go again. You'll nail me next time. Superb. Excellent. Overdrive. All your power modes are active. Make the most of it. We'll continue fighting until your overdrive runs out. Good job. Okay, stand down. You'll have noticed that when a rig is taken down, the pilot is ejected into the air. By default, your rig masks your view as you eject and redeploy. But I want to show you what it's like without the mask on. Okay, here we go. To deploy, turn your head towards a relaunch point on the ground, then press cross to confirm. Do you want to leave the ejection mask turned off? All right. You can customize your rig's comfort settings in your options menu at any time. Wraps up our training. You're ready to fight in the arenas. I've put the arena into practice mode. It'll be like this whenever you return from now on. Meet me back on the elevator when you're ready to leave. did good, champ. Look forward to seeing you in a real match.
Welcome
These
to
Apex
Rigs
rigs are faster
headquarters.
and more
You'll
agile,
manage every aspect
gaining the
of your
ability to
MCL
dodge
career
backwards
from right
and
here.
in all directions
So let's
while
take a brief
airborne.
tour of the facility.
But they are more fragile
In front of
due
you
to their
is the
reduced
rig
density
showroom.
armor panel. This is where you choose the rig you're going to use. Now, look down at the tablet in your hands. This is your interface for everything. You'll be using it a lot to further your career. The rigs you can see on the tablet are the basic rigs, including the Hunter you've just taken out for a spin. There are 4 classes of rigs, and you can select each one from this screen. Why don't you try changing your class now? Each rig class has a unique profile, which changes how it handles and performs. If you'd like, you can take your currently active rig into the test arena to get used to its special movement abilities. These are just the basic rigs. If you scroll up, you see that there are more advanced rigs, each with a specific weapon loadout and special ability. You'll need these to be competitive. All of these rigs are more powerful than the basic rigs, but you'll have to earn credits to purchase them. To get you started, we've deposited some in your account. When you're ready, pick your first rig. Remember, you can always try out each of the classes using the basic rigs before you commit. Hold the cross button to... The Sentinel. This monster packs a mean melee attack and can soak up a lot of damage. Despite its size, the Sentinel is capable of an extremely powerful vertical jump. To use it, press and hold your jump button to charge, then release. The longer you charge the jump, the higher you'll go. If you charge your jump to its max, the Sentinel will cause a shockwave when it impacts with the ground. just the basic rigs. If you scroll up, you see that there are more advanced rigs, each with a specific weapon loadout and special ability. You'll need these to be competitive. All of these rigs are more powerful than the basic rigs, but you'll have to earn credits to purchase them. To get you started, we've deposited some in your account. When you're ready, pick your first rig. Remember, you can always try out each of the classes using the basic rigs before you commit. This is the fearsome Flatliner, a hunter-class rig equipped with the vampire ability. Its dual beam lasers excel at burning through opponents' armor over time, and can be used effectively in offensive or defensive roles. When you've seen enough, tap R1 to turn to the online lobby area. Okay, this is the online lobby area. From here, you'll arrange online fixtures and invite friends to join your team. If you look up from the screen, you'll see a holographic representation of yourself. Say hi. The empty spaces next to you will be filled by teammates and opposition pilots when arranging matches. We can go into more detail later. When you're ready, tap R1 again to turn round to the HQ area. So, you'll come here to customize your appearance and sign sponsorship deals. You can also test your skills in the solo trials, or admire your collection of silverware. Take a look at the tablet. I've only made the customize option available for now. Press the cross button to activate it and we'll set you up. I expect that you'll be wanting to rub it in when you're the most valuable player in a match. Let's select your podium celebration to show off your moves. Right now, there's only one podium celebration available. Go ahead and select it. You'll gain access to more. Great. You can return to check out the other customize options another time. Now, let's turn to the offline area. Tap R1 when you're ready. This is where you come to arrange offline matches. Let's sign you up with a team to begin your career. Have a browse and choose one you like the look of. Highlight the team you want to join and hold the cross button. You can switch teams later if you want to, but that will reset you to the lowest league. Great! Now that you've signed to a team, you're going to need some co-pilots to help you out. We have test pilots on our books who will play for your team at no cost. Expert pilots can be hired for a cut of your team winnings, and the amount they charge reflects their level of skill. Let's recruit a couple of test pilots to your team now. Look up from the screen and turn your head to center either of the empty pilot positions in your view. These pilot positions are called focus points. Tap the triangle button to activate one while it's highlighted. Available pilots are now displayed on the tablet. Right now, it's only the test pilots. Cycle through them, paying attention to their stats and the rig they will be piloting. When you've found one you'd like on your team, highlight them and hold the cross button to sign them up. Nice! The team's starting to take shape. Let's fill the other empty position to complete the team. Choose a second test pilot, same as before. Now you have your team selected, I think it's time to test your skills in an offline match. Press the cross button to see who you're up against. Time for your first taste of the major leagues. Every win or draw earns points to move you up the table. Finish the season at the top and you win promotion to a higher league. You'll also see what type of match you're about to play, and can check out the rulebook if you're unfamiliar with how the sport is played. This one should be a lot of fun. When you're ready, hold the cross button to start the match.
This is Team Takedown. In this sport, 2 teams of 3 take each other on in destructive combat. The rules are simple. Take down an opposition rig to earn a point for your team. At full time, the team with the highest score wins. When a rig is taken down, it releases power spheres. These can be collected by anyone to charge their overdrive gauge. Ejected pilots can choose to launch their rig at any of the arena's relaunch points. If the match is a tie at full time, extra time is played. In extra time, the match is won when an entire team has been eliminated. Extra time is played out with sudden death rules, so there are no relaunches. If there is still a tie at the end of extra time, then the first takedown of the match determines the winner. You can earn additional personal points by assisting a teammate in taking down an opponent.
Are ready. The pilots are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's showtime! Pilots, start your engines. Here we go. It's time to play Team Takedown. And here we go. The Dubai Arena hosts these 2 teams in what I'm sure will be a team takedown match. Reapers on a takedown. Takedown, Dynamo score.
Cockpit in motion, stand by. You're active.
Reapers on a takedown. Takedown for the Dynamos.
Cockpit in motion, stand by. Cockpit locked in. Get...
The Dynamos are starting to dominate this match. It's a 7-point lead now. The Reapers need to get back in this game or risk losing it. Takedown for the Dynamos. The Dynamos are unrelenting as they extend their lead further. 12 points is the difference. Reapers the up their game and turn this around. Takedown. They have to respond. Score for the Reapers.
Cockpit deployment engaged.
Takedown. Dynamo score.
You're up. Give them hell, my friend.
Only a few seconds left in this half. Takedown. Dynamo score. That's the half. Turning out to be a tough match for the Reapers. They'll have to up their game in the second half to stand any chance of victory.
We're on the wrong side of this equation. We need to get fired up and start putting more points on the board.
Hang on to your seats, folks. The action is far from over. Takedown, Dynamo score.
Redeploying. Get ready. You're active.
Takedown, and another point for the Reapers. Takedown, Dynamo score.
Cockpit in motion, stand by.
Takedown, Dynamo score.
Systems online. Get out there and play.
This game isn't over yet, but the Dynamos are looking strong. The Reapers are struggling to make an impact right now. Brutal takedown. 1 minute remaining. The Dynamos are starting to dominate this match. The Reapers have got to respond if they're going to stay in this match. Score for the Reapers.
You're active.
Takedown. They have to respond. Takedown.
Cockpit in motion, stand by.
What a takedown. And the Dynamos win. The Reapers were outplayed today, pure and simple. A bad day for them, but we all know they'll come back fighting.
Don't worry about your leaderboard position. Your team contribution was invaluable. An
Outstanding performance by our MVP! Wow!
It's okay. You're not among the top 5 pilots competing for the Top Gun award, but that could change with a few good results. You're quickly becoming a fan favorite. It's good to get the first one under your belt. It turns out you've caught the eye of some major brands, and they're hoping to sponsor you. Let's head round to the HQ to see what they're offering. Tap L1 to turn when you're ready. Sponsorships are a great way to earn extra credits, fame, and customization items. All you need to do is complete the challenge set out in each sponsorship deal. New deals provide the most rewards, as you'll earn a special first-time bonus if you complete them. I've just activated the sponsors menu on the screen. Highlight it now and press the cross button to enter the menu. You have sponsorship challenges for your online and offline careers. You can change them at any time. Be aware though, you'll lose all progress if you swap a challenge before it has been completed. Let's choose a sponsor challenge for online matches first. Highlight the online sponsor option and tap the cross button to select. Have a look at the available contracts. Each has its own set of challenges and rewards. Excellent. Let's do the same for offline matches. These are the offline contracts. Great! Now remember, each first completion will give you a bonus reward. So consider signing a new sponsorship deal after you've completed the challenge. Of course, you're welcome to keep a previously completed challenge active, but the reward will be smaller. If you want a different experience and the chance to earn some fantastic rewards, visit the Trials section of the HQ. These will test your abilities whatever your level, and are a great way of developing your skills and boosting your celebrity status. And that's the basics covered. You now have unrestricted access to the headquarters and can navigate to different areas using either L1 or R1. I'll be on hand to talk you through anything we didn't cover during the orientation tour, but for now, let's start winning some matches. Are you ready for another league match?
This is Power's number of goals. To first enter overdrive, either through takedowns or collecting power spheres found in the arena. Once in overdrive, the pilot makes their way to the goal in the center of the arena. Jumping through the goal whilst in overdrive earns their team a point. A point can only be scored by a rig dropping through the goal from above. A force field blocks access to the underside of the goal. Pilots that have ejected are free to pick any relaunch point in the arena and can choose to deploy into safe or risky locations.
The Hunter. This rig has a small chassis and is fast and nimble. Its small size lets it take shortcuts through the arenas using tunnels. The Hunter's speed and size make it a formidable foe. Next up, we're chasing more points in a...
This is Power Slam. In this 3v3 sport, teams attempt to win by scoring the highest number of goals. To score a goal, a rig needs to first enter overdrive, either through takedowns or collecting power spheres found in the arena. Once in overdrive, the pilot makes their way to the goal in the center of the arena. Jumping through the goal whilst in overdrive earns their team a point. A point can only be scored by a rig dropping through the goal from above. A force field blocks access to the underside of the goal. Pilots that have ejected are free to pick... This is Power Slam. In this 3v3 sport, teams attempt to win by scoring the highest number of goals. To score a goal, a rig needs to first enter overdrive, either through takedowns or collecting power spheres found in the arena. Once in overdrive, the pilot makes their way to the goal in the center of the arena. Jumping through the goal whilst in overdrive earns their team a point. A point can only be scored by a rig dropping through the goal from above. A force field blocks access to the underside of the goal, point in the arena, and can choose to deploy into save. If the game is tied at full time, extra time is played. Extra time concludes when the next goal is scored or if all of the opposition team has been eliminated. There is no relaunching in extra time. In the unlikely event... This is Power Slam. In this 3v3 sport, teams attempt to win by scoring the highest number of goals. To score a goal, a rig needs to first enter overdrive, either through takedowns or collecting power spheres found in the arena. Once in overdrive, the pilot makes their way to the goal in the center of the arena. Jumping through the goal whilst in overdrive earns their team a point. A point can only be scored by a rig dropping through the goal from above. A force field blocks access to the underside of the goal. Pilots that have ejected are free to pick any relaunch point in the arena and can choose to deploy into safe or risky locations. If the game is tied at full time, extra time is played. Extra time concludes when the next goal is scored or if all of the opposition team has been eliminated. There is no relaunching in extra time. In the unlikely event there is no clear winner after extra time, then the first takedown of the match decides the winner. Extra personal points can be earned by assisting your teammates with takedowns, or performing defensive takedowns by stopping an opponent in overdrive close to the goal.
Are you ready for this? Let's get it on! Pilots, fire up the reactors! in Rio has the potential to be explosive. And I mean that literally, folks. There's a vulture rig approaching the goal. It's a goal! The Vultures have the edge. It's 1-0. This is not how the Reapers saw this match going today.
Cockpit in motion, stand by.
Better watch out. That Vulture is looking to score. Two goals in a row for the Vultures with no run. But 3 in a row. These Vultures are unstoppable. The lead is 3-0.
You're up. Give him hell, my friend. Watch out. That Vulture's looking to score.
A Vulture is heading for goal. It's a goal! Everything's going right for the Vultures as they... It's a goal! It's now 4-1. Score for the Reapers!
Don't let the Vulture score.
The Vultures' lead takes a dent. They need to watch this. The score is 4 points to 2. We might be seeing a comeback by the Reapers here.
Cockpit in motion, stand by. Don't let the Vulture score.
Uh-oh, another Vulture in overdrive. That's a goal! It's 5 points to 2. Better watch out. That Vulture is looking to score. The Vultures have a score change. The defense is only a few seconds left in this half. It's all Vultures right now as they go further in front. The score is 7-2. That's it for the first half. Reapers are trailing in this match, and they know they've got to pull out all the stops in the second half to clinch the win.
No point dwelling on what went wrong in the first half. The simple truth is, we're behind and we need to turn it round.
Hang on to your seats, folks. The action is far from over. Heads up, a Vulture is looking to score. It's a goal for the Vultures! The score is now 8 points to 2.
Cockpit deployment engaged.
The Vultures run in their second consecutive goal.
Don't let the Vulture score.
That score sees the Vultures pull further in front. It's now 9 points to 2. This game is not going how the... Score for the Reapers! The score is 9-3. Vultures goal! Everything's going right for the Vultures as they increase their lead. The score is 10 points to 3. This game is not going how the Reapers want it to.
Cockpit in motion, stand by. Your teammates close to the goal, go support them.
A Reaper in overdrive is heading toward the goal. Great goal! It's now 10-4. A Vulture is heading for goal. 1 minute left in the match. The Vultures have a score chain going now. That's a hat trick for the Vultures. This team is on fire. Everything's going right for the Vultures as they increase their lead. It's 13-4. This match is slipping away from the Reapers.
Redeploying. Get ready.
There's a vulture rig approaching the goal.
Watch out. There's a vulture in overdrive running for the goal. Your teammates close to the goal. Go support them.
It's a bubble. The vultures are taking the game. It's all over. The Reapers were outplayed today, pure and simple. A bad day for them, but we all know they'll come back fighting.
Third place on the team doesn't always mean you had a bad match. It's a team effort after all. Check out the pilots vying for the Top Gun award this season. Too bad, but you can't win them all. We're taking a break from the league today to focus on the opening round of the Power Slam tournament. A win will take us through to the next...
Are you ready for this? Let's get it on! Pilots, fire up the reactors! Here we go! It's Power Slam time! I have no idea what is about to unfold in this Power Slam match, but first takedown is scored by the Widows. That could be critical if this game goes to a tie.
Cockpit deployment engaged. Deal with that Widow before she can score.
Heads up! A Widow is looking to score.
There's a Widow rig approaching the goal. It's a goal for the Widows! The Widows have the edge. It's 1 point to nothing. This is not how the Reapers saw this match going today. Better watch out. That Widow is looking to score.
Deal with that Widow before she can score.
A Widow is heading for goal.
The Widows score! The Widows strike early, moving into the lead.
Watch out! There's a Widow in overdrive running for the goal.
The Widows. It's a third goal in a row for the Widows, who seem to be scoring whenever they feel like it. The Widows are asserting their authority on this match.
Watch out! That Widow's looking to score.
If the Reapers aren't careful, this game could get away from them. Better watch out. That Widow is looking to... The score is 5 points to nothing.
Overdrive engaged. You can score now. Deal with that Widow before she can score.
Looks like another Widow went into overdrive.
Cockpit in motion. Stand by.
Better watch out. That Widow is looking... Oh, terrific goal! It's now 6 points. 2 goals in a row for the Widows with no response. The Widows are asserting their authority on this match. It's 7 points to nothing.
Don't let the Widows score.
Only a few seconds left in this half.
A teammate is running for goal. Give them a hand.
Go! The Reaper pilot takes it home. End of the first half. Turning out to be a tough match for the Reapers. They'll have to up their game in the second half to stand any chance of victory.
If we want to stay in this competition, we need to hit them harder and faster.
Hang on to your seats, folks. The action is far from over.
Deal with that Widow before she can score.
There's a Widow rig approaching the goal. The Widows score! It's 8 points to 1.
Watch out! That Widow's looking to score.
There's a Widow rig approaching the goal. 2 goals in a row for the Widows with no response. Everything going right for the Widows. That's a hat trick for the Widows. This team is on fire. It's 10 points to 1. It's all Widows right now as they go further in front. It's 11 points to 1. This game is not going how the Reapers want it to.
Deal with that Widow before she can score. Cockpit in motion. Stand by. You're up. Go. Watch out! There's a Widow in overdrive running for the goal.
We've got a Widow in overdrive. Heads up.
1 minute remaining. It's 12-1.
A teammate is running for goal. You can score now. Go for the goal.
Better watch out. It's a goal for the Widows. It's a goal. It's 13 points to 2.
Watch out! There's a Widow in overdrive running for the goal.
There's a Widow rig approaching the goal.
Don't let the Widows score. Cockpit lock.
Terrific goal! The Widows follow up immediately with another goal. That score sees the Widows pull further in front. The score is now 15 to 2. This game is not going how the Reapers want it to.
Don't let the Widows score.
The Widows have taken the game. It's all over. The Reapers were outplayed today, pure and simple. A bad day for them, but we all know they'll come back fighting.
Third place on the team doesn't always mean you had a bad match. It's a team effort after all.
And here's our...
I expected this tournament match to be one hell of a fight, and I wasn't wrong. You did your best though, and I'm proud. Let's get you and your rig prepped for the next league match.
This is End Zone. In this sport, 2 teams of 3 line up against each other. They have one objective: to collect, carry, steal, and pass the ball into the opposition's end zone. This is End Zone. In this sport, 2 teams of 3 line up against each other. They have one objective: to collect, carry, steal, and pass the ball into the opposition's end zone and score a touchdown. The team with the highest number of touchdowns at full time wins. The match starts with the ball in the center of the arena. The first rig to make contact with it takes possession. Beware, rigs with the thief ability can steal the ball at range. A rig in possession of the ball can make its way to the opposition's end zone. Entering it will result in a touchdown. If the ball carrier can see a teammate and is within passing range, then they can pass the ball to the teammate by pressing L3. If a defender melees the ball carrier, they will strip the ball and take possession, forcing a turnover. When the ball carrier is taken down, the ball is fumbled and will drop to the ground. It will remain there until collected by either side, or until 10 seconds is passed, at which point it will reset its position to the center of the arena. Pilots that eject are only able to relaunch into a defensive position in their half of the arena. Power spheres found in the arena can help a pilot get into overdrive, giving them an advantage over their opponents. Power spheres are not ejected by rigs on takedown. Once collected, arena power spheres will regenerate after a short period of time. Once a touchdown has been scored, play is reset. The team that has conceded will start with the ball in their half, giving them an immediate possession advantage. If the match ends in a tie, the game enters extra time. Extra time is played out with sudden death rules. The first touchdown scored wins the match. As relaunching is blocked during extra time, the match can also be won if one team is eliminated. If there is no clear winner after extra time, the first takedown of the match is used to determine the winning team. Extra personal points can be earned by assisting in takedowns, denying touchdown scoring opportunities, and assisting touchdowns through passing.
promises to be an epic.
They've taken possession.
Talents have the ball.
Nice deal.
The ball is stolen by the Reapers, and they go on offense. The carrier is down, and the ball is loose.
We have the ball. We've made a pass. Okay, you've caught it.
Reaper's ball.
Overdrive is on. Use it or lose it. Triple streak. Good pass. We've made a pass. We've got the ball.
Reapers nail the ball has been dropped. Reapers collect the ball. The Reapers are looking dangerous with this.
Redeploying. Get ready.
Pow! The talents. The ball has been dropped.
We've taken possession. They've grabbed the ball. They have the ball.
The talents take possession. Talon's ball carrier is closing on the end zone.
They got the ball.
The carrier goes down, and the ball goes free. Ball reset. The Talons take possession.
Cockpit in motion. Stand by.
The carrier goes down, and the ball goes free. Reaper's ball.
They have the ball.
Talons have the ball.
We've stolen possession.
Reapers steal the ball. They're on the attack.
They took the ball from us. Nailed the pass. You picked up the ball.
The ball has been dropped. Talons have the ball. Reapers steal the ball. They're on the attack.
They're passing the ball. They took the ball from us.
Talons pass. No opposition in sight. The Talons are looking to score. The carrier goes down, and the ball goes free. How? The Talons steal it.
We have the ball.
End of the first half. These teams are evenly matched, with neither able to register a score in the first half.
This game could not be tighter. If the deadlock isn't broken early in the second half, you might need to take a few more risks.
The pilots are lining up for the second half. Get ready for it.
We have the ball. They've grabbed the ball.
Uh-oh. The Talons stole the ball.
Cockpit in motion.
Talons pass. No opposition in sight.
We've stolen the ball.
The ball has been dropped. The Talons are looking to score. Reapers steal the ball. They're on the attack. Reapers scoop it up and are going on offense. The carrier is down and the ball is loose. Great steal by the Reapers. Ball stolen by the Talons. The carrier goes down and the ball goes free. The Talons are looking to score. What a touchdown! The Talons are in the lead. The score is now 1-0. This is not how the Reapers saw this match going today.
Got the ball. Head for the end zone.
The ball is with the Reapers.
Nailed the pass. We've passed the ball. Great catch.
The Reapers are definitely playing a passing game.
You're in overdrive. Go for it.
1 minute remaining.
Solid pass.
The Reaper.
They've stolen the ball.
Ball stolen by the Talons. The carrier is down and the ball is loose.
Overdrive ended.
Reaper's ball. Reapers nail the pass.
Cockpit deployment engaged. Systems online. Get out there and play. They've grabbed the ball.
The ball has been dropped.
They got the ball.
Talons have the ball and switch to offense. Great passing by the Talons. Talons ball carrier is closing on the end zone. We're out of time, and the Talons win. It was a very close game, but the Reapers just couldn't find the edge they needed.
That was brutal. You got more melee takedowns than anyone else all game.
Show your appreciation for our match MVP, folks. Oh.
That was a good effort, but we just couldn't find a way to win. Let's check out the pilots vying for the Top Gun award this season. We dropped points in the last match despite a robust performance, so let's focus on taking them all next time.